And I get that. So hello, repeat was hi guys. Thank y'all so much for joining. Hey, Michelle. Thank you so much for joining, you guys. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you. I am sitting here with. We got a special guest today, you guys, and we're actually on 2 periscopes right now. Hey, Myron, look, Myron. So we are double scoping today, you guys. Thank y'all so much. Hey. So we're scoping twice. I'm sitting here with my mentee. We're at the library. We just went over some stuff. So we just thought it'd be a good chance to just jump on scope and talk about what we were talking about. So if you're new to me, if you've never watched me before, my name is Monique James. I am an award-winning entrepreneur, mentor, speaker, and bootstrap business boss. And I help you figure out the how so that you can deliver and sell your what while staying true to your why. That's an elevator pitch.
I know.
So
we were just talking about elevator pitches because my teacher, she's big on elevator pitches. I'm not so good at them. So just pray for me while I work on that.
So you guys, Karina is home. Karina is a college student and she is home for the holidays, right?
Yes.
She's got a couple days left before she leaves to go back to
Grand
school.
Canyon.
She's a student at Grand Canyon University.
Loops up.
Right, Marta. So we have been at the library we've been here for about 3 hours. We've been here all morning, a good little
Since
bit,
10.
talking LinkedIn, personal branding, and blogging. So I just thought it would be a good idea. Thank you for the retweet. It would be a good idea just to jump on, since I didn't scope today, and talk about what we were talking about, because Karina is fortunate that she has one of her instructors, her marketing instructors, is really already preparing the class, for the real world. She is preparing them for what's going to come after college is over. A lot of what we talked about this morning directly relates to entrepreneurship and business ownership. It's the same. It doesn't change. So, like I said, first we were talking about LinkedIn. Like I said, this instructor, her professor, has really encouraged all of the students to create LinkedIn profiles.
Yes.
They're students, right? You would think, well, what do they need with a LinkedIn profile? Well, they do, because even now as a student, their personal brand is being built. Hey, Rachel, thank you so much for joining. So they're building their personal brands right now in college. The process has already started. So we went over updating. We went through and tweaked and worked on Karina's LinkedIn profile. Tomorrow we're taking headshots so she can get that updated. And when she leaves on Saturday to go back to school, her professor was going to be like, you have been busy during this holiday break.
Yes.
So we talked about that and why that's important. And for us business owners, even though we're not looking for a job, right? We can use LinkedIn for brand partnerships, collaborations. The same thing that you offer to your customers, in a brand or an organization might want that same service for them. So don't just think, as a business owner, don't just think B to C, meaning business to customer. Think B to B, business to business. If you, like Rachel on watching right now, is an attorney, and yes, she might offer her services to customers. I don't know. She might be a personal injury attorney or something. I don't know. Marna says a colleague of mine just made thousands from her LinkedIn profile and associations.
Wow.
So B2B. So we might all only think of what it is that we offer as serving one customer, when we could also be serving one brand or one organization. And you guys, I am scoping and Karina is scoping as well. So we're looking back and forth.
Yeah.
We're looking back and forth because we got stuff coming in on both profiles. Okay, Rachel does music and divorce law.
Didn't know that. Thank you.
That is very,
I play the piano,
that is quite the diversity there, Rachel. Mercy, she leveraged her profile and connections on Facebook. Exactly. In Karina's case, as a college student, her instructor is already getting them to think about building their personal brand now. So we started with LinkedIn. We talked about that. And of course, the LinkedIn conversation went into personal branding, because that's what that is.
Right.
Don't think of, even for those of us that, we're not looking for a job, we still have a personal brand. We might not believe that we do, but we do. Even as the person behind our business, we the human being behind the business, is also a personal brand. So you're building your business where you offer the products and services that you sell, but you also are building a personal brand as well. Because understand that people do business with people, not with brands. They want to know who the person is behind Talent Attorney. They want to know who the person is behind a Swirl Girl. They want to know that. So that's where the personal branding comes in. So we went over that. And then we've been busy, you guys. We talked about blogging. Now, this same marketing professor has encouraged her students to start a blog. Myron says she used Facebook ads and made money. This is confirmation for me to create my LinkedIn profile.
Yes.
Myron, you better create that profile.
Please do. It's beneficial.
Karina, tell the people what you said when your professor first told you to start the blog.
Oh, so my teacher, I love her to death. She's a great, amazing marketing teacher. She said that blogs, for us students, blogs would be a good way to not only have an extra platform, not with only the LinkedIn, but it would be a good beneficial to have that as well. Because then it's another, how she put it? It's like another leg, kind of like how you said it. It's like another leg and another leverage to your brand, your personal brand. And I was like, but what am I going to talk about? Like blogs? I know you can talk about anything because the definition of it is it's an open forum to talk about anything. And I was like, but I'm a college student. What am I going to talk about? I'm quite boring. And Miss Monique was like, she's like, it's your perspective. You can talk about anything. It's your perspective. It's what you love. It's what you want people to see. It's like your own personal diary without telling your deepest, darkest secrets. That's how she put it.
So that conversation, you guys, is what started the blogging on a higher level, right? Yeah. So yes, marketing teacher told them, encouraged her students. Karina's a college student. For those of you that are just jumping in, her marketing teacher encouraged them, one, to create their LinkedIn profile, and to start a blog. So like she just said, she was like, but what do I write about? Yeah. Instantly, I went into, what do you mean? What do you write about? Document instead of create. That is because for me, for my clients and the people that follow me and connect with me all over the place that might say, I have XYZ business and I want to start a blog, but I don't know what to write about. Yes. Instead of forcing yourself to think, create content, instead think, document what it is that you're doing. This is what we're doing right now. So once I said to Karina, well, if your blog, once you know what your blog is going to be about, and once you've decided what you're going to cover, if this is a part of your personal brand leg, if this is one more leg to the chair that is your personal brand, then you also need to think about the content that's going to be on the other legs. So if you've got the LinkedIn profile, right? And you've got Twitter and you're on Facebook, even though you don't have a business page, but you've got a Facebook personal profile, think about how the blog can add to, or how these four legs can support each other together to create what is the personal brand. So then she said, well, what do I write about? Write about your life. You're built. That's the beauty of a personal brand.
It's true.
That's what's so beautiful about it. Once you decide what it is that you want your personal brand to be known for, do that. So with respect to the brand new LinkedIn profile, the brand spanking new LinkedIn profile, and positioning her as a business student, marketing intern, college student, all of those things.
I know.
The blog now shows the personal, professional aspect of being a college student, that interns and does marketing, that is a student government association volunteer. Myron said you're talking about this. that volunteers for the student government association. So all of those things, for those of us that are entrepreneurs, we should think about those things too, right? We should think about how all of those different pieces, everything that we do to put ourselves out there online, supports the brand that we're building. And when it's a personal brand, you have to keep in mind, you have to be cognizant of all of those things. We use this as an example, but this is not who Karina is. But I was telling her, I said, well, yes, you don't have a Facebook business page, but understand that employers or potential employers are going to look you up on Facebook. So if you have presented the student, volunteer, intern persona aspect of the branding on LinkedIn, you want to keep in mind that you might not want to post the pictures at the toga party on your Facebook page.
Which is not smart.
And if you do, make them private.
Or don't post them at all.
Or don't look, it better, right?
Don't post it at all.
Or don't post it at all.
Please be careful. Please. Oh my. Please.
So we
be careful
talked about that. So and what's so funny is we talked about it, and I said that because business owners do this. We tend to forget that even though we don't talk about our personal Facebook page, people know that we have one. And people can still find the stuff. So if you from 9 to 5 or Monday through Friday, you are professional, buttoned up, so and so, and you don't want people to know that you secretly, go to the track and gamble, don't put that stuff out there on your Facebook personal page either.
Please don't.
Don't do it.
Please.
So you guys, we have just been talking all of those aspects this morning. And like I said, tomorrow we're finishing up. We with her new headshots. We're going to do some headshots. Y'all know I'm the queen of the DIY professional headshot. So we'll be working on those tomorrow. We'll be doing those tomorrow. So her LinkedIn profile will be fresh when she gets back. I told her marketing teacher is going to be like, you have been very busy over the holiday break.
Yes.
So you guys, and I just thought this would be a perfect opportunity just to jump on again to show when it comes to the content for the blog or for the LinkedIn or for the YouTube channel, what the documentation instead of creating. Because that's a heavy responsibility, right? We like, you mean I got to think of stuff too? I have to think of stuff to talk about on these internet streets. Well, you don't always have to think about stuff. Sometimes you can just document what it is that you are doing for real. Document what you're already doing instead of creating, because what you're already doing is also content. So we talked about it all this morning, you guys, all of it. We've talked about all of it.
Yes, we have.
So Karina will be leaving to go back to school on Saturday. Myrna, you already know we're going to be repurposing this.
We will.
Karina is scoping too, and her sister, Karina's sister, who's an entrepreneur, is watching on Karina's Periscope account. So she was just like, tell Karina to repurpose this. Y'all already know this is getting repurposed.
Right. We're gonna put this on my YouTube channel.
It's totally going on YouTube.
Yes.
And we've already talked about the WordPress blog. So once the video goes on YouTube, it will also go on the blog. So we talked about that too. And it's gonna go on the LinkedIn. Yes. So all of that we've been talking. So Myrna, you already know. Right. You already know that is what's going to happen. Hey, Elaine. So you guys, that's what we've been doing this morning. Just talking about all these things. We got the laptops in here. We've been knocking out some stuff.
Yes, I know.
You know what? Sometimes.
I know.
Myrna, sometimes
I'm hard-headed. I know.
They have to hear it from other people.
I'm hard-headed. I know, but she still love me though. I'm talking to my sister. Everybody, I apologize.
So Karina's sister is watching us on her Periscope because we're scoping on her account and mine at the same time. So this is Karina. For those of you that are just jumping on, my mentee, Karina has been sticking with me and going all over the place with me on my adventures for what? About the last 2 years?
Yeah.
About 2 years.
Strong. We're strong together. I probably won't be leaving her anytime soon.
But so she's home from college for holiday break, and we've just been talking today about getting her ready. And we also talked about how kind of being in we don't like to be double-minded. You don't want to be double-minded personally, but as a professional, you kind of have to be, right? You have to think about what it is that you're doing now, the effects of that now, and the effects of those actions later on. So we talked about the LinkedIn, the blog, building these things now and what those will do for her now and what those will do for her after she graduates college and she's ready to go out into the workforce. So you kind of have to be in those you're operating in the present and the future at the same time. And that's a challenge, but like I told her, it's a muscle. So now that she's kind of in the wow, Rachel says, pursuant to SCA, people can subpoena your Facebook posts. Facebook keeps everything on their server even after we delete.
Oh, wow.
Again, these internet streets, you guys, it has a lot of value. It has a lot of value, and it could damage a personal brand as well. So
I did not know that.
So yeah. So that's what we've been doing this morning. So I thank you guys so much. I, didn't scope today because I wanted to, we had to take care of business first. We got to take care of business first. And we'll be doing some more stuff tomorrow. And maybe, you know what? Okay, so tomorrow I just decided we're going to document tomorrow as well. So tomorrow we're doing Karina's headshots. We're doing those tomorrow. So what we will do is after I do her photos, I'll get on Periscope. Don't ask me what time it's going to be because I don't know yet. But I'll get on Periscope and show you guys how I edit so that you can do the same thing with and I'm putting professional in quotations because you don't necessarily have to hire a photographer and spend money. You can do these things for yourself for right now. You can do the DIY right now. So what I'll do is after we do her photos tomorrow, I will get on and show kind of a little bit of the editing process and what you can do with your own, when you're at that point, because we talked yesterday about the social media, about the brand refresh, and headshots was one of the areas that we covered for the new year, is updating and just refreshing things so that you present a vibrant, living, breathing, evolving brand. You put that out there. Don't be out here looking like 2014 and we're in 2017. So I thank you guys so much. Yes. Karina's scoping, I'm scoping. This is how we do. These are the kind of things that we do here in the Sierra Vista Public Library, because that's where we are.
Yes.
That's where we are.
Yes. But thank you guys. I appreciate all of you guys coming on and enjoying this short Periscope. And please be looking out for me, and I'll be on here again.
So nice we're gonna keep Karina accountable. I'm gonna keep her accountable because that's what I do.
Yes.
That's my responsibility to her.
That's what good mentors do. That's what.
Yes. Yeah. So we'll be keeping up and watching her progress and be like, what's going on there?
Please be mindful though.
So what about those YouTube videos?
Oh yeah. Soon, those YouTube videos will be coming up soon.
We talked about that too, you guys.
Yes,
starting a vlog and YouTube and things like that. So we talked about all of that this morning. So it's been a very interesting day. So I thank you guys so very much. We are going to go get some fish tacos.
Yes, because I'm hungry.
My sister has worked. Sisters, we are hungry. Okay, yes. So I thank you so much, you guys.
We appreciate
you guys know what I talk about every day, the baby steps to greatness. And we did a lot today. Small things, nothing. We're not
glory
we're not trying to change the world in a day, but everything that we went over, that we did, are pushing. All of the steps we took today will push Karina just that much closer to the greatness that, I already know there's greatness ahead of her. I know that. So that's what we did today. So you guys follow suit. Do take your own baby steps to greatness, because we know that this thing that we're building, the brand, the business, the blog, the whatever it is, it only gets done when we make a decision that we are going to take intentional steps every day. Every day. Every day that you are given, you decide that you're going to do something. So we've got a lot of somethings done today, and I am just I'm so grateful just to be able to do this with her, just to have this opportunity to do this with her. And I'm grateful that she listens to me.
That's because you're a great mentor.
Well, I appreciate that.
You really are. Y'all don't understand. I really am grateful that I met her about 2 years ago because y'all don't know the backstory. Well, you know what? We'll do a backstory of how we met.
We have another one.
We'll have to do that another Periscope because that's a story within a story.
That is.
It is.
That is.
But it's a great story though.
So yeah,
we'll
talk. Yeah, because this is the first time my people are meeting. So yeah, you guys,
so it's nice to meet you guys again.
We have to do things.
Yeah.
We'll have to talk about that on a different.
See, my sister's already saying. She said, "Yes, backstory. Yes, for the backstory. Yes, we will do.
So we'll talk about that on another broadcast.
Yes.
So all right, y'all, we're out of here. We're going to get fish tacos. Have a great day. Make the rest of this day that you have great. So I will talk to y'all later. Bye.